All right, in number 4, it says use a subtraction or addition formula, sum or difference quotient, to write the expression. So they gave you this expression. You know it told you to go to the sum and difference. So you go to your formula sheet, you look at the sum and difference. What they've done here is instead of giving you the left-hand side, which usually is like sine of u plus v equals cosine of u plus v equals, or tangent of u plus v equals, what they did instead is they gave you this side. So you're looking at this side and seeing which one matches. Well, the one that matches is this one, because it's the tangent of u plus the tangent of v all over 1 minus the tangent of u times the tangent of v. So what you have to do is go from what they gave you to this side. So u here then would be pi over 18. V is pi over 9. Now you can go ahead and add these guys. Before I couldn't evaluate any of this. It wasn't on the unit circle. But now if you get a common denominator in there, and add those together and reduce, you get the tangent of pi over 6, which is on the unit circle, and it's the square root of 3 over 3. For this one right here, they want you to find how long it takes for the account to triple. They tell you that this is continuous. So when you get to your formula sheet, this is the formula for continuous. The initial amount is 2,000. They give you the rate, which you have to change to a decimal. They want you to find the time it'll take 2,000 to become triple that. So 6,000. Because triple 2,000 is 6,000. So you divide both sides. Take the natural log of both sides to get rid of the base of e. Divide both sides by 0.08. And the time is natural log of 3, enter, divided by 0.08, enter, is 13.7 years. For number 6, these were verifying identities. So you have to choose one side and make it look like the other. So first of all, I see lots of sines and cosines that have to equal a tangent. So the first thing I'm going to do, because the other thing that's showing itself to me is that these are reciprocals of each other. So sine squared x times cosecant, which is 1 over sine squared x, becomes 1. When you multiply something by a reciprocal, it's 1. Did I copy this problem down wrong? Yes, this is supposed to be a squared. I knew that was supposed to be a squared because once you multiply here and get 1, 1 minus sine squared x is cosine squared x. And you're done. Here I have secant and tangent. Did this one for you already in class. It was one on the test. So this becomes cosine x. This becomes cosine over sine, because it's actually cotangent. Put this over 1, multiply both sides. Now I need to introduce a subtraction sign. So I do that by replacing cosine squared with 1 minus sine squared. And then break that up into 1 over sine minus sine squared over sine, which becomes cosecant x minus sine x. Let me do the canceling there. Like I said, I already showed you that one in class. This guy right here, I want to go ahead and try and add these, but in order to do that, I have to get a common denominator. My common denominator would be tangent x, so I'm going to multiply this fraction by tangent over tangent. So that becomes tangent squared over tangent x. So I can now add the numerators to get 1 minus tangent squared x over tangent x. 1 minus tangent squared x is secant squared x tangent x, and you are there. Enjoy my dog snoring in the background. All right, over here, look at cotangent has tangent in the denominator. I'm already there. The only thing that needs to happen is in the numerator, that needs to become 1. Well, guess what? Cosine u times secant u, which is 1 over cosine u, is 1. So 1 over tangent u is cotangent u. You're there. And then I'll do the rest in another video because this one's getting long.